Hi, I'm Stefan, the BMW DIY guy, and I want to show you how you can install the fantastic Blackline caps onto your BMW. Alright guys, let's talk about this project a little bit before we do it, and this really is going to be about as simple as it gets. This is more of a show you than it is a complicated DIY. Now, we all love to accessorize and change how our cars look, make them more individual for ourselves. And with my BMW M2C here, which is black on black with the blue stitching interior, when I started to look at what can I add to add some color and some color matching accessories to my car, I really like the Blackline caps from Mashimarho. Now, I've got a Mashimarho steering wheel as well. I hope you checked out that video. Make sure to do that. And in my case, that center stripe on the wheel, I went with the blue to match the blue accessory stitching throughout the rest of my car, and it color matches perfectly. So when I started looking at these Mashimarho caps, I went with blue as well. So we're gonna put these on the gas cap and different accessory or different reservoir caps that we have underneath the hood. This is really, really easy. You're just gonna take the cap, you're gonna add some adhesive to it and stick it straight into place. Like I said, the explanation is probably gonna be a little bit longer than the actual DIY. But let's start on the gas cap, and I'll show you how to do this. So we're gonna walk quickly through the rest, and you can see the difference that this can make in your car, and they come in a lot of different colors too. So let's get started. All right, also starting here at the gas cap, super easy. Make sure it's completely clean first. If you have to, go ahead and take a rag and some isopropyl alcohol, wipe it down, but make sure that it's very clean. But as you'll see, this literally is just a cap over the cap, just like that. So, and then you've got this 3M adhesive that we're going to be putting on. So as you can see the shapes, they go exactly into place. So you're just simply going to peel them off just like this, and it's double-sided, so you can do one side at a time. Go ahead and find a really good place just to line it up, get it in nice and even, just like that. So I'll show you in a little bit greater detail on this first one and more quickly on the rest, because the install process is going to be exactly the same. You're just going to take the cap, take your adhesive, make sure you line it up, make sure the cap is clean, make sure that your gas cap is clean, all of that. And I'm doing this real time for y'all. So first attempt, right? So really easy. Now we're going to put the middle one on, which is going to take both hands for just a second, but then we're going to peel the backing and then just press it into place and press it in firmly, which is why you're going to want to have your existing gas cap as clean as possible. So make sure that it's lined up for pretty nice and straight. Kind of lay it down the middle, just like that. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so then you're just going to peel this backing off, and you might be able to just use a knife tip or just use your fingernails, get this peeled off, and then we're going to get it into place. So let me get this peeled off, and then I'm going to press it on. Then we're going to move on to all the caps underneath the hood. All right, so I got the backing pulled off. As you can see, good to go. Just line it up, just so it sits nice and square, just like that. Okay, and then just press it into place. This is really good adhesive, so it's going to stay on really, really well, and it's going to get stronger over time as well as, you know, your car sits out in the sun and it gets warm. But really is that simple, guys. So there you go, one down, and in my case 3 to go. Let's pop the hood, take a look at the rest, and you'll see how simple this is to do. All right, y'all, so here we are up in the engine bay. And again, make sure to clean your caps really, really well. If your motor is dirty, go ahead and use like a rag and rubbing alcohol and clean them off really nicely. Make sure they're not wet or damp or anything. I also am really kind of a big fan of the blue because it actually matches the blue washer fluid cap, you know, the OEM one, which is kind of cool. And again, these are just caps that are going over the top of all of the rest that are here for this S55 motor. Now, if you have a different car, a different motor, your caps are going to be a little bit different, but the process is going to be exactly the same. So again, you're just going to take the cap, you're going to put the adhesive strips on them and go ahead and put it into place. One thing to keep in mind for my expansion tank in this case, I actually have a directional arrow which matches the directional arrow here on the expansion tank. So you'll just, when it fits on, you just want to make sure to put it on in the same way. And you can see with my oil cap there as well. So it really is that simple on all 3. I won't bother you by showing the adhesive on all 3 because it's the same process of what we've just shown. And you can see what it looks like now that when it's going to be done. So I really like it, kind of brings out more of those blue accents. I think it works really well. I might have some more other accent work coming soon, and it's all going to tie in really, really well. So go ahead and check this out. Go ahead and get caught up to this phase if you're following along. It really is that simple. All right, y'all, I'll install them done. Just a quick closer view. I like installing these when the caps are actually on the car. Now in my case, I just drove my car, so everything is warm. So you wouldn't have to worry about, you know, opening up a reservoir or anything like that, or if it's hot, you can just install these straight in place. So it looks really good. I love the fact it still says synthetic oil on it. It's really kind of a nice touch as you look throughout. Also, I make sure that my oil cap arrow is in the right place if I install, or that my reservoir cap arrow is correct when I install it in place, just like that. And you can see my charge cooler cap back there looks really, really good. So I really like this. It's going to match in really well with some additional accents that may be coming, some other upgrades that may be coming here for the engine bay. But as far as difficulty, this is not even on a scale of 1 to 10. It's about a 0. So really easy, really quick, and can make a difference in your car. All right, guys, as you can tell, this is such a quick and simple project. It just takes a little bit of time, really doesn't take any tools at all, and it can make a dramatic difference in the appearance of your car. So I highly recommend it. Make sure to check out Mashimarho. The owner, Sean, there is a fantastic guy and a great source for just about anything you need for your car. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please make sure to click subscribe and the little alarm bell. It makes a huge difference to my channel, and I have a ton of content coming really soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.